Welcome to the Breakdown, featuring The Coworker by Frieda McFadden. Two women, an office filled with secrets, one terrible crime that can't be taken back. Dawn Schiff is strange. At least everyone thinks so at Vixed, the nutritional supplement company where Dawn works as an accountant. She never says the right thing. She has no friends, and she is always at her desk at precisely 8:45 a.m. So when Dawn doesn't show up to the office one morning, her coworker Natalie Farrell, beautiful, popular, top sales rep 5 years running, is surprised. Then she receives an unsettling, anonymous phone call that changes everything. It turns out Dawn wasn't just an awkward outsider. She was being targeted by someone close. And now Natalie is irrecoverably tied to Dawn as she finds herself caught in a twisted game of cat and mouse that leaves her wondering, who's the real victim? But one thing is incredibly clear. Somebody hated Dawn Schiff enough to kill. So I'm just going to go on record and say that I was a little leery about The Coworker. Number one, for the numerous mentions of the turtles. I said maybe I'll put this on the back burner, but then I remembered that I received an advanced reader copy. So trying to be true to my brand, I said I'll go ahead and give it a try, and I'm so glad that I did. Now, one, I know a little bit about Frieda McFadden's catalog. I'm not a connoisseur like some of you all. I'm a little late to the party, so I'm about 5 books in. However, I know that Big Frieda will put a twist. She will add a plot twist in there that will have you saying, humma, what did I just read? And this one was exactly that. So I'm about to give you my honest thoughts about The Coworker. Natalie Farrell and Dawn Schiff are coworkers that are total opposites. Whereas Natalie has a bubbly personality, Dawn is reserved with a strange addiction to turtles. Like, I would go on record as saying it was beyond an addiction. It was an obsession. And if you knew her personality, like as her character was developed, you saw that she was strange as far as, like, her food, her choice of food, it had to be the same color. She was just weird. And then let's not forget the best friend who we never saw, but she emailed almost daily to let her know the goings and comings of the office, including the quote unquote treatment that she was receiving, and the mention of being bullied. And I don't know about anybody else, but I didn't see any bullying. But I kept going back, like, did I miss something? Like, where was she being bullied? And then the little things just kept happening, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me, but I digress. Now, trouble started when Natalie received an alarming anonymous phone call asking for help. When she goes in search of Dawn, she finds a bloody scene in her home, but no body. When the police begin investigating, all fingers point to a coworker, one who is an innocent victim in a deadly game of revenge. So not only was this girl weird, she was also quite dangerous. But I'm going to leave that right there. This, by far, is one of my favorite books by Frieda McFadden. Her books pull the readers in from page one, and doesn't let go until the epilogue. Now, in some of those side, chats, we always talk about the epilogue, because if you read one of her books, you cannot stop until you read that epilogue, because guaranteed there is going to be a plot twist there. Even when you think you know it all, Big Frieda hits you with yet another plot twist. For the first time in a long time, I cannot pick a favorite character because they are all guilty of something. My least favorite character is a tie between Dawn and Caleb. You'll have to read the book to find out why. Please go get this book. Please.